Hey everybody, Scott and Rakia here of Gravley Train RV Life. Thank you for joining us on our next adventure because we're just coming back from the Ridge Outdoor RV Resort in Pigeon Forge in Sevierville, Tennessee, and we had a blast. So much fun that we were wishing that we had family members who don't take RVs on trips with us. But at this resort, you actually can bring people who don't have RVs in tow. They have glamping tents and they have tiny homes. And shout out to Zach at the Welcome Center because he took us on a tour of both. We have an inside view of the tiny homes and the glamping tents. And we'll kick off the video with that first so that you can share that with your family members back home who may not be traveling by RV. And what else do we have to show them?
Well, keep in mind, in the videos, she mentioned that the tiny homes can sleep up to 4 or 5 people, but technically, I guess you could, but they only allow 2. It's a 1-bedroom, and by code, fire marshal code, you can only sleep 2 there. But they do have a tiny home there that is a 6-person, up to 6-person tiny home, which has a loft with some bunks, and it's pretty cool. On the back porch, it has a 2-person hot tub. I think it still has the same thing the other ones do. It has the fire pit, and it actually is facing the lake, or I'd say lake. It's a little fishing pond they have there in the lazy river and all. It's pretty cool, really nice. We have a couple of pictures of that we'll show you. And then after that, after you watch some of the tours we do of the tiny home and the glamping tent, we're going to do a tour of the whole park and show you the sites and show you where the site numbers are. So because when we got there, we're like, where are the site numbers? But we'll show you where they are in this video.
And how they're situated in the park. It's 50 acres, and they're actually building another park in Tennessee, in Clifton or Clinton, I believe, near the Appalachian Trail, and it's going to have tree houses. So stay tuned for that visit down the road. Maybe in a year or so, they'll probably be complete.
Yeah, but one thing I forgot to mention too is they're actually going to be there's an addition. They have more acreage that they're going to be adding
15 more acres.
They're going to be doing more signature sites, which I forgot to mention. They have like 4 signature sites now. They're really nice to have the hot tubs.
We'll show you that.
Yeah, we'll show you that. We got some pictures of that, but they're going to be adding more sites that have signature sites and more regular sites and more tiny homes, and possibly they were saying, I'm going to see how the treehouse thing works. They may implement that into
the ridge
as well.
Yep.
So,
well, I'm ready to jump into it. Let's go. Let's hop on the Gravley Train. Let's stop talking.
All right, stay tuned.
Hey, Rakia here from Gravley Train RV Life. We are here in Sevierville, Tennessee at the Ridge Outdoor Resort. And I am in front of a tiny home. Of course, we're staying in our RV in Site 113, which we'll show you later. But I want to get a tour of this wonderful tiny home since they've given us access to it. And this is neat. You've got a nice porch. It's composite wood, so it's not going to go anywhere. You can sit out in the sun, and I don't know if you can catch that, Scott, but you've got a nice view of This is tiny home number 5, which is the last tiny home out of 5 on this side. Are there any other tiny homes? Oh, there are several other tiny homes on the other side, but number 5 is the last one near the front entrance and the welcome center of the Ridge. It's just gorgeous. Come on, let me show you. So you got a fireplace right here, a fire pit that is propane operated with some rockers. Very cool. And then we're gonna go in. This is gorgeous. It smells like a new home, freshly built. You've got a lot of storage space so that when you come in the summertime, you can put all your backpacks and your gear, almost like a mudroom setup. And then when you come in, you've got a gorgeous little couch. Doesn't look like a sleeper, but yeah, it's not a sleeper. You have, like I said, the storage, the TV right here. Nice full-sized fridge. You can't really get this when you're camping in a smaller RV. And your friends who did not bring their RVs have a place to stay when you're at the RV sites. You have the water and the ice in the fridge. Ooh, a dishwasher. How neat. I haven't seen anything like this at a campsite. Microwave, cabinets again, your sink area. This is a full kitchen, if you will. You've got the full fridge. It doesn't feel like a kitchenette at all. Nice amount of cabinet space. What do you think, Tyler, so far?
I like it.
Would you stay in it?
Yeah, it smells nice.
It does smell nice. It really does, and that's important. You know, some hotel rooms don't even smell nice after they've been cleaned. This smells like fresh wood and the better parts of camping, if you will. It smells like good camping wood. The kitchen, definitely gently used, so you're not going to come in here and see splatter marks or oil. It really is set up nicely. You've got your Keurig already here for your K-cups and some nice artwork, more cabinet space. I would say a family of 4 or 5, if they're smaller, could be in here comfortably. And then you have a workspace too, because I work from home, so you can actually come here and sit here during the day while everybody's at the lazy river. Got a nice little view, a nice backyard. I feel like you haven't missed a beat. Very residential, so that you're not missing home when you're away. You've got your heating and air set up right here, so you're going to be comfortable. The adjuster for that is right here. Let's go into the bathroom. Let me turn that off. Beautiful.
Try to see if I can get it.
Nice sink. Nice solid surface countertops. They did not skimp on the materials for this one. And you've got your nice, what is this called? Shiplap. Joanna Gaines shiplap. And then you have your towels all set up, so you don't have to bring your own towels if you don't want to, or you forget them. And then they even, if you turn towards the towels, they have darker towels for your makeup. They thought about everything. More cabinet space. Very clean. Soap already provided. We're going into the bedroom now. So this is a 1-bedroom tiny home. I keep saying cabin because it feels like a cabin, but it really is set up like a home because you have all the amenities that you would expect if you were home. Very, very nice. This is better than some of the Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge hotels that I've stayed in. I'd rather be here and then have all the comforts of a hotel with the pools. There's a lazy river pool as well as a regular pool and a fitness center, which we'll show you later. So you got closet space. You could be here for a good week and not feel cramped. This is gorgeous. What do you think, Scott?
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
So I hope you enjoyed this quick view of a tiny home at the Ridge Outdoor Resort here in Sevierville, Tennessee. We'll take you on the rest of the tour, and we'll see you soon. So now we're at tent number 8, which is technically, according to the Ridge, a glamping tent. I've never been inside of a glamping tent or a luxury tent before. We've stayed in yurts at Sweetwater Creek in Georgia, but this is comparable to a yurt, but actually, just judging from the porch and the setup on the outside, it is about, what, 2 or 3 steps above a yurt at a state park. Maybe even 5 once I go in. But again, you've got your composite wood on the porch, so you're not gonna fall through this baby. You got nice cedar looking or cedar stained wood right here. I'm a fan of materials, as you can see. And then over here, you've got another fire pit where you can do your s'mores. It's operated by propane. And I like this being from New York for safety reasons. This is not your typical outdoor tent. A bear couldn't get in here at night and a burglar couldn't either, because you've got the ability to lock it up at night from the outside or the inside. So safety first, being a city girl, I like that. And this is how you enter into this. So now I am in this glamping tent, and I can say that this is probably nothing like a yurt. You are in glamping gloriousness in this space right here. I love it. You've got upscale features. You feel like you're in another country almost, but a very high-end one. And it is, the only thing that I would say is comparable to a tent is you're basically getting the element. So you feel warm when it's warm outside, you feel cold when it's cold outside, but you do have the ability to turn on several fans. They're all over, they're in each room, bathroom, as well as heating appliances. Right here, there is a heating and air system that is portable, and there's also one in the bedroom. So let me take you through what I'm looking at right now. Oh, here's another space heater right here, by the way. You have eating kitchen space. Very nice storage for a tent. I mean, remember guys, this is a tent. And you have your dishware already set up. You don't have to lug anything with you when you camp. at the Ridge. You don't have to bring any silverware, any dishes, any pots or pans. That's why I say this is nothing like a yurt, because I remember having to crate all of that stuff, and it just takes the fun out of camping. This is true glamping. You have a solid surface stove. I forget what they call these, but they're very cool. And much like what you would find in an RV, a coffee maker, and your plumbing. You have plumbing. The yurts don't have plumbing when you go to the state parks. And you have a microwave again. So all the luxuries of home, maybe even more than what you have at home. Think about that. Then when you come in here, this is one of 2 bedrooms. This sleeps up to 6 people, 4 to 6 people, correct? 4 to 6 people. The cabin that I showed you sleeps up to 2 technically. And there is a cabin number 6 that sleeps up to 6 because of that bunk area, as I mentioned before. Just want to reiterate that.
A loft with bunks in it.
Right, but this one, I'm going to let Scott go in and speak to what I'm seing. So you've got a mattress, guys, not a futon, not anything that you would find in a tent, because most of the time a regular tent, you're just sleeping on the ground. You have a television, which also has the same cable capabilities as if you were at the RV side of the resort. You've got your fan again. Wow, you can actually hang up your clothes and not be wrinkled. Or you can iron, I bet, because you have all this power.
Well, you'll still be wrinkled, but your clothes won't.
I love that. And then
at least I will.
Yeah, so you get the effect of an actual tent without all of the complications and difficulties of it. Another space heater. It was 35 overnight, or in the 30s.
37, I think.
So you're going to be warm overnight and cool in the summertime as well. It's a little toasty in here right now, so you might see me schwitzy a little bit, but that's okay, right? Because I'm glamping and I can turn the fans on, but for noise purposes, they're not on right now. So let's go into the bathroom. I love this door. You've got a nice heavy door for privacy. You don't have to go into a bathhouse. You've got your own shower right here in a glamping tent. I'm not going to call this a tent anymore. This is like, I don't even know what this is. I'll think about that. This is better. And then you come over here. I'm going to switch. What'd you say, Scotty?
It's a hut.
It's beautiful. It's not a hut. It's a upscale hut.
That's what I mean. It's a really
so
nice
maybe
hut.
a U hut, upscale hut. And then over here you've got another space that's separate from the shower to prep and get ready. Because if you're in here with 4 to 6 people, people who are comfortable, or even kids, can actually shower and brush their teeth in the same space. Or a couple could be in here in the same space. It's very big. And then you have your towels. Again, they provide towels, toilet paper. Beautiful. Better than an Airbnb. Come over here and check out the next bedroom with your heating and air unit. Television, 2 televisions so far.
3, there's one out here too.
Right, but 2 so far that I've shown them. The bed, beautiful wood features on the walls. And like I said, you got the expectations of a tent in that there's no insulation. But look at what you're getting instead of being on the ground in the middle of a state park.
Yeah, and at night, I'm sure, especially in the summertime, it's pretty comfortable with the fans and stuff.
Right. And then right behind
the
go
AC.
ahead, Scotty.
No, you can end with the AC and the fan. I'm sure at night it's real comfortable. Even yurts are too hot to stay in during the day when it's hot. But
And then right behind you is that last television where the family can chill and stay together. It's a Roku TV, so you can actually Netflix and chill. And then you have a nice couch over here that seats everybody. This is gorgeous. I actually would rather this than the tiny house, to be honest, because I like to RV, I like to camp, and you get to do this and share the experience with more people versus the cabin. So I think this one is the winner, especially if it's spring, because in Tennessee, in the spring, the weather is a little bit milder than it would be in an extreme situation like winter or summer. So there you have it. This is tent number 8. If you want to check it out at the Ridge Outdoor RV Resort in Sevierville.
this is right here, site 17. And when you come in here, if you're looking for the site numbers, they're all on the electrical hookups. And this is a nice view right here.
Yeah, it's near the entrance, so just keep that in mind that at night you're going to hear a lot of cars passing by. And I don't know if you can see the road right there, but you are basically near the entrance in the teen sites.
This is site 19.
20. Oh, cool.
They got a, I don't know what that ugly orange tea is for, but
these must be like regular residents.
that's
Because
nice.
they've got it set up with grills and
They're probably
long-term.
work here.
Now you're getting into the 20s as you loop around here in the Welcome Center.
And this is, they have a couple of dog parks. They have this dog park. There's one of two pools. The other one is a pool in a lazy river. And this is on the back side.
That's your bathhouse.
Yeah, they have a bathhouse. Oh, and there's some of the tents that we talking about.
Sites 47, 48, and 49 are right across from a church/welcome center. It's like these are the 50s on Hawk Landing. 50s, Ice 50. How you doing?
So these on the inside are pull-throughs, and these are back ends.
That's site 70. That's a pull through.
There's the other dog park right there.
Dog park behind it. These are back ends. You've got the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s that are pull throughs. 50s and 60s are back ends. 70s, 80s are pull throughs.
I prefer the 70s and 80s and this. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Never mind. Something different.
Dad jokes.
Very bad dad jokes.
Dad, dad.
There's-
Dad, dad.
There's the pool.
Right now it's 65 degrees to give you an idea, and you've got several people gliding through the Great Lazy River.
Just catch and release only, but I've seen people fishing here all day, and they have some. I'm gonna fish later, see what happens. But I think they stock it with fish, I believe. And these are the signature sites, and that's what.
They're doing some work over here on some new areas. They have 15 acres that are undeveloped, and they're going to add more sites, including the signature sites.
I like those flags.
Georgia. These are sites number 150, 151, all the way up to 157. And this is 151 over here.
These are the 4 signature sites that they have right now that have a hot tub, an outdoor TV, outdoor kitchen, fireplace. So these are really nice. And there's 4 of these right now.
They're all occupied.
Yeah, I got some pictures of one that I can show you. But over here, what do you say, 15 more acres?
15 more acres that are being developed, including sites, tiny homes, tents. This is the owner's. This house is owned by the owner, and I believe a family member lives in it, so it's a private residence on the campground.
They're gonna add, I think he said 20 fish. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, they're thinking about putting some tree houses and stuff here later. And this is, I guess you do laundry here. Oh, this is.
That's the deli.
Okay, here's the deli.
So in the mornings, they have biscuits, I believe, here at the deli, and sandwiches in the afternoon for lunch. Laundry is also in there, and you can also rent, I guess, outdoor equipment. We'll take you through there. Sites 125.
Yeah, 125, 123.
The 120s
Yeah.
are near that catch and release pond that we just took you by.
And then there's pull-throughs on the inside and some more back entrance there.
Pull-throughs over here. I don't see the numbers, so they're facing the other way.
Looks like they got a covered basketball court.
Probably, yeah. Lots to do here for sure. Or you could just do nothing like I like to do on vacation.
Yeah, this is this is where we're staying right down here. So this is the one.
Teens.
Yeah, we're in 113. So this is the section. So to give you an idea, if you're pull through here or back in here, this is what you're.
Site 113, and then some more pull-throughs opposite those. And then back at tent number 8.
That's pretty much it. There's some more that we didn't talk about. Sites in the circle area right there. Still a good view here, and this is right across from some of the tiny homes that they have right here. So when we came in down there.
We're back at the front entrance, or near it.
I already showed you those sites.
Site's 36. Oh, so these are the 30s over here, which is near the main center where you come in to register. And to give you an idea, this is that fire pit near the internet cafe that we saw from the inside of the internet cafe. And so these are sites 30s and 40s. If you want to be closer to the fitness center and the welcome center, a little bit removed from the front entrance so you don't get a lot of the noise of the road. And if you have people staying in the cabins, you'll be close to them as well. What you thinking, Scotty?
I like it. I like it.
Site 129.
So this is a
buddy site.
Yeah, buddy site.
An interesting
Get a
looking
back
setup.
pull in so you can kind of hang out together. That's cool.
So what site is the buddy site? Let's see.
Hang on, I'll look on this.
Where's
side.
your plug-in?
That was 139.
Site 139 is part of the buddy site.
So 138.
138 and 139.
Another smart.
So these are 130s.
How you doing?
Down the back end of the resort. 130s are closer to the deli and laundry. And that's the 2-cent tour.
Yeah. That is it.
Next stop on the Gravley Train, who knows? Stay tuned.
So I almost forgot to talk about this part of the park. When you first come in the park, down the hill right there, this is the very first section to the right. It starts with site 1. We're actually sitting, me and Churro are actually sitting in site 6 right now. And it has really cool, these have like stamped concrete. It's really nice, but it's just really close to the road down here. But it's kind of secluded from the other part of the resort, but it's nice. And if you just want to go down the hill, it's not part of the RV resort, but they have a coffee shop down there I think they have smoothies and stuff like that. But yeah, but let's go check out the rest of this little area right here real quick. I almost forgot about it. Ready to go, Churro? Yeah, Churro is ready. All right, here we go. So That was 6. I was in there. Now we're going by 7. And then over here is 11, 12, looks like 13, 14, 15. And I'll let you know what we're going to here. Let's see. 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 16 sites down here when you first come in.
which also doubles as the church space, I believe. It looks a lot like the commons area of the church because you see some of the stained glass or beveled glass on the doors, as well as a lot of decor that resembles a church. It's a nice space, beautiful high ceilings, open air, and no one is up here right now, and it's a Saturday at 5 o'clock, so this would be a perfect time for somebody to take care of any work-related issues or emails and get things done. I don't think that they would be able to serve coffee or anything like that, but if you're staying here at the RV resort, then you can make your own and come on over here.
Yeah, not a bad view either, especially if you're gonna sit over here. Hot Tyler's doing. Say hey. And then there's the Smokies.
That's the entrance if you're driving up the driveway.
Yep.
And then follow me over here, guys, because you have a nice outdoor atrium as well. I'm not sure if you can capture it but you've got fire pits right outside the entrance here that you can walk up to if you're staying in the RV resort. So you have this section of RVs that can actually enjoy an upscale fire pit situation.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's the main church entrance right there.
Right.
They had church this morning.
Beautiful Palm Sunday morning.
All right, everybody, thank you for watching our video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, let us know what you think.
Yep.
Yep.
We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, Facebook. Help us build our page and let us know what you want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, we're new at this and we're enjoying it, so let us know.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining us, and make sure you hop on the Gravley Train for its next adventure. Ciao for now.
Bye.